Swayam Prabha. Digital India. Educated India.
From the quiet fields of Assam emerges a story that challenges convention and redefines innovation. Dr. Uddhab Bharali refused to follow the beaten path. He transformed curiosity into creation, becoming a serial innovator, whose work speaks directly to the needs of the common man. Driven not by degrees but by determination, his energy-efficient, low-cost machines are steadily reshaping agricultural practices across India, easing the burden on farmers and making technology accessible where it matters most. But his vision goes beyond the fields. With a deep sense of empathy, he has dedicated his inventions to improving the lives of differently abled, earning him a reputation as a true enabler, a champion of practical innovation. In recognition of his extraordinary contributions to the society, he has been honored with the prestigious Padma Shri. His story is not just the story of an inventor, but of a problem solver who turned limitations into possibilities and ideas into impact. Let's hear out his views on innovation and the impact it can create.
That's a winning device, especially for the handless person. Innovation is all about mindset only.
See, innovation is something which makes you comfortable in this world, in simple word. So innovation ऐसा होना चाहिए कि that should be the need based innovation. That means appropriate technology innovations. So no innovation be termed as innovation until and unless it finds at least one end user. Now presently what is happening that innovations are there, but all are maximum are on the papers only, and they are getting patent also. They are using it for their promotion and other things. That thing is not going to help us actually. Innovation, that is the weapon which puts technology on DTS mode, direct to home mode. You are helping the common people, with your innovating technology. That should be the way actually. And what our governments are planning to do that only, to achieve that only. But that actually what happens actually? What should be the innovation? Subject. The innovation subject should be the product of time actually. There's a niche of time should be accordingly. That only we should select our innovations. Otherwise, it will be useless actually. What, in my frank opinion, what I used to say actually, first make a encyclopedia of the problem, of the areas you are attempting your innovations, and based on that is to be distributed to among the innovator or the budding innovator or the students or whatever you say. So then that useful product will come from that only. And better before projecting someone for innovation, one thing should be very clear for them to understand, that failure is the only way to start an innovation. Failure in the meaning of the failure, what literary people say is not that same thing. Failure is not setback. Failure is get back. And that is the only way to achieve the innovative success. There is no other way. And the budding innovator whoever attempting an innovation, they should clearly understand that one. Otherwise, that is and the innovation should be 100%. 100%, no 99.99%. Because that is going to be used by students. And innovation is the beginning also. So far the commercial entrepreneurship is concerned. After innovation, there's that's the main thing begins there only. Innovation to entrepreneurship, commercial product journey is quite different. In that area, you may have to send, or generally it's happening that you have to change your innovation several times. You have, as per you needs to look out for the transportation even. Transportation engineers, manufacturing engineers, raw materials availability, and based on those things actually you have to change some. You have to make some changes in your the virgin innovation. That happens because I am in this practical field for last 30 years and it has happened to me. And after innovating a product, you have to go for another 10 innovation to look out that if there is something better. Because in today's world, there is nothing like base in this world. Even base can be improved. Our idea has always been like that the base might have missed something. In my opinion, actually, what I have failed from my experience, I want to tell you, every complex problem has the simplest solution. Only thing that you have to wait patiently. What you have achieved today, that may not be the last one. Every problem has the simplest solution, I can tell you. The simplest is the best for the common people. Here you see, okay, we the literate people and the corporates, okay, they have their own innovative laboratory in their respective areas. But common people innovations can come from the all field. It may come from the electronic field. It may come from the basic agriculture field. It may come from the even the psychiatric field. It's happening actually, But only thing you have to do, you have to start the things immediately. If you can start now, you are going to get enough time to make it correct. That's all. Very simple. Only your mindset should be like that. Yes, I am going to do it. I don't know. At present, I cannot answer that how I am going to do it. But only thing that my mental state is like that, I am going to do it. That's as simple as that. Only that mindset, you could come up with a ultimate innovations. if you are doing something without result means that is useless, sir. I always went for the result. Actually, what is there? The result of everything is the main thing. You are innovating something, you are getting, some publicity, you got some award. That is not it. You have to see your innovation working on the field. That's the beauty, then only you can enjoy. And that only going to inspire you for the, to take it as a serial something. I'm a serial innovator. Even I did not get much time to make money also. This is what happened, but I am very happy. And so far the innovation, this is concerned the mindset. Another mindset is very much required. That is, you have to be happy with what you are doing. You must enjoy your works. You don't have to work hard, sir. You enjoy your work. Then only you can, do all this thing. Because you have to start everything with a failure, and you should know that. And that is the way. Again I am telling you, failure is not setback for us. Failure is a get back for us actually. You may have to give 10 times, you have to spend your 1.5 years, 2 years. It is happening like me. Something I have started 3 years back and now I am finishing it, sir. Every time some new is coming, means you cannot wait for somebody to criticize your innovation. You should be your own criticizer actually. Then only you will come with the refined work. Here you have to be best only, sir. There is no way out. Best. And that is possible. That's why. Sir, let me tell you, won't like to believe it, but thing is that I started from negative 18 lakhs. People said that they started from zero. What has happened now, when I was on the last semester of my engineering studies, I came to know that my family has become a defaulter. 18 lakhs was the loan owner. And verbally, we are supposed to be on the road. Then negotiation become with the financial institution. They have given me 5 years time. Within that time, we have to repay the loan. And I am from a zero industry district. Still it is a zero industry district. Only 2 years back, it got connected with the broad gauge railway system. Even airport is not regular here. So I am from this area. But I have established the research, machine design and research center here only. So I am successful in that area. That how it's happened actually to repay the loan actually, I have to start a business. Then what happens, there is no way to start any new business because this is a very indoor place. But two of my friends started with a polythene sleeve making business at that time because it was surrounded with tea garden only. So there was the heavy need for polythene sleeve. That time that was low density LD, we say low density polythene sleeve. They have started it and they were very, they were successful, and I have decided to go for that one. But problem was that bank was convinced to give me only 1 lakh rupees as loan because my family was a defaulter. But thing is that machinery, polythene sleeve making machine, that time itself, that was costing 5,70,000. So that was to be brought from Bombay, and bringing and establishing that altogether we need 7 lakh. That was a huge money for me, sir. It's not possible. Then what I did, I have, bank just verbally thrown me out. Okay, we will give you just 1 lakh rupees. With that, the condition is that within 5 years you have to repay your home loan. And whatever you do, this is up to you. I was on a do and die situation. For innovator, you have to be in the discomfort zone. Still, I am in the discomfort zone. It is because of me or somebody else. But I always been, and I am enjoying it. And that is the main thing for my creations. And then I have decided to go for the polythene sleeve making machine. I went to Tinsukia and I have seen the machine crucially. Then I have decided to fabricate a polythene sleeve making machine. I especially used the words fabricate because that was a renovation. Somebody has done it, but I am going to bring it to a low cost something. Just attempted it. Finally, I was successful after 6 months. I made up a Jugaad type polythene sleeve making machine, and believe me, sir, that has worked. And then that kida has entered my brain. I have decided to take innovation as my career. And there the problem, because my family and society has started laughing at me. Because that time, now innovation is a very glorified word. But that time nobody was talking about the innovations. And I have decided to take innovation as a career that time. You see what has happened. For 17 long years I was in struggle. There's no place in my society. Everybody talks to me. I considered me as Faltu. Faltu the Great. That was my word name, sir. Bolia, Adha Bolia. Matlab half made, not only full made, sir. That was this one. Everybody insulted me. I was mentally assaulted, not insulted. I was mentally assaulted. After 17 years, finally I came up with the pomegranate de-seeding machine. Before that, actually, there was another international clique through me. That was cassava peeling machine. That is a big story. Within this time, I cannot narrate this one. In my life, I have seen one thing. Opportunity definitely comes to you if you are on that same track. But things that it comes for a very small time. And it always comes in a disguise. You have to identify that. You have to catch it. And then things will be for future will be yours only as you term. But thing is that another things I have learned. One success is not sufficient to make you establish you in any field. After cassava peeling machines, I came to know, okay, this is my first success. There should be a second, much better success. Then I heard about the pomegranate de-seeding machine. I went after it 1.5 years. Then I came up with that machine. I was on Discovery Channel, and I finally, I got National Innovation Foundations that President Grassroots Award. And after that, there was no looking back for me. I came up with a very good machine. Pomegranate, I say very good machine. I know that this is good machine because I know what I know, and I know, and I am very much concerned about what I don't know. After getting success, after getting Padma Shri, that was, Padma Shri was it is a Sanman. But thing is that has paid negatively for me. I fall into jealousy and I fall into conspiracy. Life has become very pathetic for, 5 years back, it was very pathetic for me. That has attracted political life really also. Even, society, jealousy was there. I was in a very bad position. Now social media, this thing, the time, negative publicity was there. They have tried to, there was an attempt to kill myself by me. I have learned from that, every bad condition, bad situations always become a teacher. I'm real life talking, I'm talking here. It is not theoretical something. Here discomfort things has taught me to live in the present. I am always happy. I always been in a happy mood because I live in the present, sir. You cannot break me. Nobody can break me. And I do not know anything about other than innovation, sir. I want to teach the students. Actually, I used to move around the countries. And another very good thing has happened to me, sir. That is the blessed thing. Whenever I came to focus during 2012 or something like that, then after getting my first president award, the differently able people started approaching me. What common people thinks that wheelchair and tricycle is solving all the problem. No, sir. Only 10% of the differently able people are using it. We have given the name differently able. But thing is that we have to do something so that we can make them differently abled. We have to design device, and those person have started approaching me, and then I have entered that area. And I have started designing device for them. Now see, they are in the queue now. I am designing toileting device, feeding device for them, and walking device, and even moving device. I am designing cars, vehicles, everything for them. Now I am very happy they are here. But these are philanthropic jobs. They do not have to pay a single price. If he is in Maharashtra, I shall go there. I shall ask for their problem, look at their problem. I took several trials. Whatever I earned, I used to pay for those things, and I ran the old age home. I do not have backboneless. As I told you, I did not get even time to make money. And I am not interested. I am very happy with my work. I know how to survive. I know this. I always in a sufficient, you don't need because I know it for sure. I have my family, I have my old age home to run, I have to this, for that, whatever, okay, this is justified. I do not want to make crores rupees. I do not want to go for people ask me that why don't you start a company. But if I start a company, who will innovate for these people, sir? Oh, see, I am with 183 innovation. I have more than 50 assignments still in my hands, sir. These are coming for the common people only. And I am very happy solving it. Here you have to see your mindset should be little different actually. Serving the people, that is one time opportunity, sir, you are getting in this life. And I am enjoying it. Maybe in the present world, system, I am a old fashioned something, but to be happy is the main thing. That has given me more responsibility. Immediately after who has interviewed me, I told them very clearly, now I am getting an opportunity to work more now. Because I shall get some more disability, and especially I am going to work for the differently able peoples, designing device for them, and for the underprivileged people I shall devote my life. And that's what I have decided. That was an opportunity for me. That was not the end of my life. I may get some more awards or not, that doesn't matter anything for me. But I have taken that opportunity to serve the people better. You track my this on lifetime. It is not something that I want to be a neta or something, and I shall tell something which is not irrelevant to my life. You go through my life. After that, I have designed more device. I have designed very less device for the corporation companies, because I am doing for the common people only. Presently, that is a NECTAR DST, Department of Science and Technology assignment. I am working on a pedi transplanting device. The range is 5,000 to 20,000. A low cost pedi transplanting device for our common Indian farmers, who will be using common seedling, not the nursery seedling. See, I know that we are going for a digital world, but that is going to take another 30 years minimum to, take everyone to up to that stage. But 30 years is too much for the common people, sir. Even one day is too much. For 30 days, I want to, make up for them. So, I am concentrating on that area. As I told you, I worked on the need-based technology, appropriate technology. I am very happy that people are approaching me from all around the country. Common people are approaching you, and what could you get better than that one, sir, in your life? When I see the smile in the face of the differently able people, I feel very happy, sir. I feel very happy. Several things I have spent without food or something. That 17 years I want to tell you, sir. When I was at the age of 4, that is my life. That is one, that is my luck. When I was at 4 years, I was cutting grass to feed the cow, so that cow is going to give milk, and with milk and motor, that peanuts, we used to survive. When I was at the age of 11, my father got a loan to start a rice mill and oil mill. And on the oil mill, I was the main main mechanic. I was running oil mill. Daytime I was studying at the school. This is my life, sir. No shortcut to the success. My first thing, and second thing, what they are doing, whenever they are getting an innovation assignment or attempting something, they used to go to, imitate somebody or copying somebody. They don't have to imitate, they don't have to copy, they should not do that. They should, they should have faith on their brain, and they should start it. Then only, best thing they will achieve. And whatever the, innovation, product they will select, that should be the product of time. Like this, your social media, it is the product of time. Of course, it is not the product of technology, but it was the product needed for the time actually. That's why it is success. Like that innovation product, that subject should be the product of time. They should go for a particular survey, a definite survey on that area, what they are approaching. Then only that will reach the end user. As I told previously, no innovation be termed as innovation until and unless it find at least end user.